Jen, I wondered, have you seen any movement from more moderate Republicans on reproductive rights? You were mentioning that there's been bipartisan support for some of these other pieces of legislation when it comes to families. I just wondered on the issue of reproductive rights, like where are you guys with trying to move more moderate Republicans?
Well, the president has been really clear that the only way to replace a fundamental constitutional right that has been taken away, which is what the Supreme Court did in the Dobbs decision, is to pass federal legislation codifying the protections that existed under Roe. And he will, and we will, and the vice president will continue to work to do that with anybody who is willing to work with us on that. I will note that we have heard and seen quite publicly some Republicans trying to moderate their view, but I think it's really important to look at their voting record. Many who are talking about protecting women's access to health care are actually voting quite differently. They voted for bills that ban or severely restrict abortion. They've actually co-sponsored legislation to ban abortion. And this summer, a number of them did not vote for the Right to Contraception Act, which would both protect and expand the right to contraception.
The last question in the back.
I was just wondering, the HHS secretary brought up the prospect of an emergency on abortion again earlier this week. He sort of said that an evaluation was still underway. Do you have any insight of that from the White House's perspective?
Yes, I mean, we have said before, and I will continue to say that no option is off the table that will expand access to reproductive health care. But at this point, we don't believe that declaring a public health emergency